Hey guys, Hannah Bell, family lawyer. Try not to laugh at myself when I can see me in the camera. Here with the first ever, first annual 12 Days of Christmas Divorce Edition. Maybe the last annual. We'll see how it goes. So hey, over the next couple weeks, Hembree Bell, we're going to be taking you through the 12 days of Christmas and seeing what little lessons, tidbits we can learn and garner from this hymn or song or carol or whatever you want to call it. All right, so we're going to be going one day at a time. So ready? Are you ready to sing it with me? I'm going to give you a second. Close your office door. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me partridge in a pear tree. And you may be asking yourself, Hannah, what's a partridge? What's it doing in a pear tree? And you'd be really right to ask that question. Because y'all, and getting some thoughts together, in my pen and paper stuff, on the next couple weeks of content we're going to talk about, I've learned a little bit about this song, and apparently there's some debate among hymnologists, that's a thing, about its meaning and why all these gifts of all these birds and whatever. All right. However, I did learn that the main thing is partridges, they don't belong in pear trees. That is not their home. This is not where they're supposed to be. So, as we think about the first day of Christmas, we think about this partridge that doesn't belong in a pear tree. You may be in the same little spot. You may be the right partridge who doesn't belong in your pear tree. Maybe you're thinking about divorce and things have been rough. 2020, if there were holes or there were cracks in your relationship, they are busted wide open right now, okay? And you may be asking yourself, is it time to get divorced? Am I ready? People ask me that all the time. How do I know if I'm really ready? I feel like I'm ready. I think I'm ready, but I don't know. And over the years, the best way I've thought to be able to kind of crystallize and break this down almost to a math equation, kind of, not really, but kind of, is look, when the costs of staying exceed the cost of leaving, it's time to go. And I say that because I know I'm wearing the silly, cutest little hat. I'm so cute. But this is not silly what I'm talking about, okay? Because divorce, I'm pro it when it makes sense, but I'm gonna level with you as I always do. It's not easy, and it's gonna cost you a lot. Pretty much everything, a lot. I can tell you this. Look, I can speak from experience because I've been there and I know what you're about to go through. And I hear clients say it, and I know I've said it. I'm glad I didn't know in the beginning what it would take to get to the end. All right, so that's kind of the doom and gloom. But you have to take into account those costs, okay? The cost to your family, to your kids. It's being divorced is going to put you on a whole new trajectory for your life. And that's sort of the point. Right? Because if you need to get divorced, people don't go get divorced willy-nilly. Most people, because they're bored or something. Typically, there's really pretty good reasons because of those costs. And if you're sitting in that spot and you've thought through what it's going to take to go get a new place or somebody to have to get a new place, double bills, the heartache and the turmoil and trouble it's going to cause for your kids and your extended family. And you weigh that against what it's costing you now. The walking on the eggshells, the hopelessness, the sadness in a lot of occasions, the emptiness, the pain. And you weigh those out, and the level of the cost associated with staying in this marriage that isn't right, that isn't good for anybody anymore, when that gets above those costs of leaving, what it's going to take, that you're in the wrong pear tree. You're the right partridge, okay? But you're in the wrong pear tree. And you'll know it's time. So Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I mean, happy to be in a Christmas. We're very happy Hanukkah, happy all the things at our firm. So hopefully we can bring a few more tips as we do this together, have a little bit of fun. Okay, thinking about y'all, if you want to talk a little bit to help do some of that analysis, your therapist is probably a good place to start. But listen, I'll be happy to talk with you and tell you what I know, tell you a little bit about what I went through, and maybe it could give a little perspective and a little guidance to you.